got the nerve to finally ask my phone, the AI mode, if ultrasound can be used as a weapon. And I read here that it can, and here's what drew my interest the most. It says here that it says that a long-range acoustical device this kind of weapon can cause nausea in targets. Now, remember how I said that when I was trying to meet you at the Midtown Tower in Tokyo, I was overwhelmed with nausea. And I mean, I could hardly walk, and I don't have any problem with nausea. Okay, I simply don't. In fact, I rarely get nauseous across my lifetime. I'm not somebody who throws up when I get sick. I rarely get nauseous, very rarely. And when I was trying to meet you at 3 o'clock, on that day I was trying to meet you, I'd have to check back what day it might have been in March of whatever year that was now. What day was a Sunday in March? Was it a year ago or 2 years? I'm really not sure. Was it 2025 March? Or was it 2024? Maybe I can tell if I look at the day. I may be able to tell by looking back, because yeah, it was not in 2025, because I know what day this happened on. It happened on a Sunday. So I'm going to check March in 2024. And wow, maybe it was 2023. Let me look back, because March 2024 doesn't work. Let me look at this. March 2023. It might have been 2023. I could check my tickets, because I still have the tickets. Let me put this on pause, see if I can find those tickets. Okay, I found some of the ticket stubs from that trip for me and my wife, and some of the notes I kept. Okay, and I've got more than this elsewhere, but this stuff I found pretty easily. So I don't see a year written anywhere on these ticket stubs, even though it says the date. Okay, for example, I did know that we came back from Japan on the 16th. I remembered that. And here's the ticket stub here. I guess I shouldn't show it. Might have some important information about me on there. Who knows? But this says that we did come back on the 16th of March. So here's the notes I took for meeting you at the Yokohama Ramen Museum, where I thought we might meet after we were not able to meet at the Midtown Tower. Okay, so I see that we were going to meet you on the 13th of March at the Shin Yokohama Ramen Museum. When we went there, but we got there like an hour late from when we were supposed to meet you, so we didn't meet you. If you showed up, you probably thought, where are they? We got tied up, on our way there. Now, the 13th of March, what year was that? Well, here in my notes, I don't see any personal information I can't show here. So here are my notes. And it says there the 13th is a Wednesday right here. Okay? So when I look at, these are my and my wife's boarding passes for coming back. When I look here at the calendar, I see Wednesday the 13th. What year was that? Well, it wasn't in 2023. Wednesday was the 15th in March. Okay, so we look at 2024. And Wednesday was on the 13th in March. Okay, so that means on the 10th of March, a Sunday, I tried to meet you at the Midtown Tower, and I was overwhelmed with nausea. Okay, I could hardly walk. I was nauseous for hours. And then I made it to the Midtown Tower, place where I thought we were going to meet. Me and my wife were both there. We took a seat on a bench exactly where we believed we were going to meet you. I was so nauseous. I could only stay on that bench for 2 minutes. And then I got up and I walked out of there using baby steps like this. Here's the way I walked. I was so nauseous I could hardly walk. So I was walking like this. Okay, in the midst of me trying to explain that to you in a single video, my camera mysteriously turned off on me. So I'm going to continue. In Tokyo, when I made it to the subway, taking baby steps like I was trying to just show you like this. Baby steps. Just as fast as I could walk. I was so sick with nausea. I got into the subway. I can't speak Japanese. I don't know how to read it, okay, or understand a word. And I got in there to the subway restroom. Okay, I knelt down on the floor like this. I grabbed a waste paper basket like this, and I was just going for about 15 minutes. I swear to God, it was that long. This is the most nauseous I've ever been in my life. It was overwhelming. And the paroxysm of nausea wrecked my entire body. It was an excruciating experience. Nothing came out. Nothing came out. I wonder if I'd eaten anything that day. I'm not sure that I had. So I see confirmed here that nausea could very well have been caused by a weapon aimed at me. How else would I have been nauseous like that? How else? So there's that explained. as far as I'm concerned, that is explaining all my bouts with nausea in Tokyo, in Colorado, and here in the Washington, D.C. area. Now, I'd like to keep control of my emotions right now to ask a question. Who is doing this to me? Well, you know who's doing it? I'm saying the secret police of the United States of America. They are the guilty party doing this to me. And what have I done? I was born to a man who, I'm saying now, may have been a member of their organization somehow. And because he committed crimes and because he sexually abused me as a minor, that makes me a potential witness against him, even though he's been dead for over 30 years now. Okay? However, if I can come at him, since there's no statute of limitations, the state of Maryland did me grievously by listening to him in that absolutely fraudulent involuntary commitment he had on me that wrecked my life forever after it nearly killed me, okay? I could come at the state of Maryland for that fraudulent involuntary commitment through the legal process. By way of the sexual abuse that this man committed on me. And then the state of Maryland listening to him without even examining me. No examination, just his word alone. Okay, so these people, these criminals in the American Secret Police know that a case might be made and they might be found out. And so I'm a completely innocent person. I'm a victim from childhood on. And this is the kind of thing happened to me in the United States of America. Now, I want justice. How am I going to get it? That's the next question. And Bishuasi, I'm just trying to let you know what's going on with me here, as I've been trying to get together with you for over 3 years now. I hope we're able to meet each other at least soon. That's all from me for now.